Who do you have to screw around here to get a cup of tea and a chocolate biscuit? Right.
We've made it to the end of 2024 together. After a year that was like climbing Everest, but without the sense of satisfaction at the end, let's reward ourselves. You sure as hell deserve it. Describing the human condition is difficult. It's a challenge that has kept philosophers busy ever since the first human gazed at the stars and wondered, why me? The longest and best essay on this wasn't authored by a tenured professor, though. It can be found in Mark Manson's book, Everything is Fucked, a book about hope. Manson delves into philosophical, psychological, and historical ideas to explore why, despite living in an arguably real utopia, everything seems to be falling apart. Manson posits that the hope for the future comes from our feeling brain. If we lived in the Star Wars universe, this would be the human equivalent of a droid's motivator chip. The feeling brain might make us irrational, but it gives us meaning and purpose. As everything gets messier, we can find meaning in the struggle itself. Love is a product of the feeling brain, which is probably why Love Actually resonates with so many people. Love drives every choice in Love Actually, messy, irrational, and profoundly human. It's what makes the film so real. The movie explores love in all its forms. Romantic, platonic, familial, and sacrificial all make an appearance and are woven together beautifully. It also deals with the nuclear levels of fallout that come from love going wrong or not going right in our favor. Love Actually follows a wonderful web of interconnected people as they struggle to find love and, ultimately, meaning. There are great themes dealt with at an almost instruction book level. The connections we find in the movie mirror the unlikely ways we all find belonging. For example, Colin, god of sex, has struggled to find love because he's living on the wrong side of the world. John and Judy fall for each other with all the awkwardness only the British can bring to the equation, despite already having intimate knowledge of each other naked. Love Actually is a film that suggests there is someone for everyone, but sometimes you need to go outside your happy place to find it. Love is vibrant, wonderful, complicated, and messy, and sometimes it backfires not just on us, but those closest to us. Karen has to deal with her husband's infidelity, but still loves the family she's made. It also highlights that love is a form of heroism. See, heroes aren't those who get the rewards, they're the ones who make the sacrifices. Sarah has to deal with her mentally ill brother and forego what could be the romantic relationship of a lifetime to support him. Or what about Mark, who keeps his feelings for his best friend's wife bottled up inside because he loves his friend and doesn't want to hurt him? Love Actually is a story about the human condition and the triumphs it gives us. Like Manson's book, it's a story about hope. A core tenet of the movie is the deft hand it uses to tell stories about shared humanity regardless of our class, geography, or personal struggles. It reminds us we're all connected, whether it's Natalie and the Prime Minister, Billy Mack or Joe, or even Jamie and Aurelia. It doesn't matter if we're the ruling elite or the people who clean houses, all of us share the same motivations to love and be loved, to connect, and in the connecting, find purpose and meaning. It also leans into the concept that love isn't easy or perfect, but it's worth fighting for, just like life. Just like the connections we cherish most, Love Actually shows us the heartbreakingly real side of joyful, messy love. It shows perfection in imperfection. While some people turn to Die Hard as their go-to Christmas movie, Love Actually has become a holiday classic for entirely different reasons. It doesn't celebrate extraordinary action, but the extraordinary in the ordinary. Love, connection, and the messy, complicated ways we try to make sense of it all. Love Actually taps into the universal yearning to belong, to be seen, heard, and loved. It shows us a world where even the smallest gestures, a handwritten note, a doorstep confession, or a silly Christmas song, carry profound meaning. The film doesn't shy away from the bittersweet reality of love, where triumph and heartbreak often walk hand in hand. Its enduring popularity speaks to its ability to mirror real life. The movie has moments that make us laugh, cry, and cringe, but it also feels deeply authentically human. For better or worse, it's a reflection of us, imperfect, messy, and still searching for meaning in the connections we make. We're still looking up at the stars wondering, why me? But we're closer to the answer. Because we are, who we need to be, and we deserve each other. Perhaps Love Actually has endured because it reminds us of the hope found in love, not just romantic love, but love as a force that binds us together. It shows us that even in troubled times, love is a kind of rebellion, And maybe that's why we return to it year after year. Choosing love, messy, imperfect, is an act of defiance. It's a rebellion against the noise and a declaration that connection matters above all else. This is why Love Actually has become more than a Christmas movie. It's a reflection of us at our best, finding hope in life's messy, imperfect triumphs. We started this series by saying 2024 was hard, but here's the thing: we made it. And we didn't do it alone. Love Actually reminds us that life isn't about perfection. It's about the messy, beautiful connections that hold us up when everything else feels like it's falling apart. Through heartbreak and joy, triumph and failure, love endures, and so do we. As we close out this year, let's hold on to the connections that carried us through. Whether it's a best friend, a partner, a family member, or the barista who brightened your morning, these relationships are what give life its meaning. You're not alone. You never were. Just like the characters in Love Actually, we're all navigating love in its many forms. So, as you celebrate this season, thank the people who've carried you through. Send that text, share that laugh, and remember, these connections are what make life worth it. Here's to whatever comes next, and to facing it together. Happy holidays, everyone, and thanks for watching.
Please hang up and try again.